Still up, bro?
Yeah.
What, you in the public lobby?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And I was finna do a mission.
Hello everyone, I am going to show you all G cache locations in the Galili area. Follow my character and I will also show you where they are on the map. Hello everyone, I am going to show you all G cache locations in Mirror Park area. Just follow my character and I will also show you where they are on the map. Hello everyone, I am going to Hello everyone, I am going Hello everyone, Hello everyone, I am Hello everyone, I am good. Hello everyone, I am Hello everyone, I am going to show you all Gcash locations. Hello everyone, I am going to show you Gcash locations in the Sandy Shoals area. Just follow my character and I will also show you where they are on the map.
But you gonna join up on my lobby?
Yeah.
Might as well team up, shit.
Listen to me. Man or woman, once you're over 15, you need hormones. And what better hormones than testosterone from an apex predator?
Cleanfield non-sticky mosquito protection.
What do you like,
I'm
Louis?
going to show you all Gcash locations in the Palmer Taylor Power Station area. Just follow my character and I will also show you where they are on the map. I am going to show you how and where to get $2.1 million on the Mass Epsilon program. Hello everyone, I am going to show you how and where to unlock the agent and how to start them. First thing you need to do is you need to buy an agency business. So open up your phone, click on the install. Then once you've done that, click on Money and Services category. Scroll down until you see the Dynasty 8 Executive website. Then to the site on the top right here, you can filter it to agencies, only businesses, or the agent cost at least £2. Buy the agency, you do not have to buy any of the upgrades, you can buy those later on. Once you've done the set of missions for your agency, go back to your office room. Hello everyone, I am going to show you to find the Union Bank Manager on the Union Depository contract. Now on the code setup mission. There is many different parking spots that the Union Bank Manager will be. There is one specific vehicle that the Union Bank Manager will use. It is the Province S2. The vehicle will be blue.
Even after completing Spider-Man 2, I keep running into cool things I wish I knew earlier. With ways to speak. The major changes you can make to web swinging we felt able to go over starting with an event during my first playthrough. I guess that's on me for no remembering. The previous fighting games are still in your arsenal. I had absolutely forgotten about the ground strike move before the game. Reminded me, this move is available right from the start. You can also find it in your move list in the menu, and it is from Square and X at the same time. You need to get some decent height first, like it won't trigger after a normal jump, but a charge jump will do the trick. In fact, the higher you are when you perform this attack, the more powerful it becomes. As you can see here, triggering it when you are not that high up will only push enemies back, while performing the effect of your jump will actually blast them away and pull you down. So definitely a powerful option if you get surrounded. And that's not the only move in the game to mention. As have in our comments noted, press square while throwing a weapon at a target, you will directly throw it at an enemy. I don't know if this works with objects, but after testing it myself, I can only get this faster throw the trigger when I'm pulling a weapon at enemy. But instead of doing the whole animation and swinging around the target twice, you immediately pull whatever enemy you grab and the one you are targeting. This only works when you have an enemy targeted, in my experience. It's very useful to throw weapons at enemies quicker and skip the lengthy animation that can leave you vulnerable. You do of course need the web throw skill to be shared skill tree, but that's a pretty early level, so I chose to have it. Another thing I wish I knew earlier is that there are 4 heroes and 2 files that can show up and about your drives. You probably already know about Raid, who starts appearing after you complete the one of your potential helpers is only temporarily available, and there is a high chance you miss it. Because after Harry reveals the symbiote powers of armor during the main mission from the list, there is actually a chance that you get right fighting. It can happen with playing as both Peter and Miles. Yes, Harry has unique interactions as well. End of the drive where you do finger guns and listen to the stun dice while you feed his Miles. We should figure out a and the awesome double finishers that trigger during that mission can also trigger here. Miles, although he has the same combo finishers that trigger between Harry and Peter. Don't worry also, as this is the only opportunity for Miles and Harry to fight side by side. And even Harry and Peter only fight together once during the main mission. If you want to keep doing this, however, you have to make a save before you complete the mission. Then, because this is when Harry loses the symbiote to Peter, so obviously he can't show up often. We have more tricks you likely didn't know yet, so if you enjoyed the video so far, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to don't miss out on Spider-Man videos. And I don't know about you, but I really wish I checked how to optimize my settings for web streaming much sooner. Maybe you're already aware that under the gameplay settings, there is a list of swing assist options that you can tweak to your personal preference. The most impactful change can be found at the top of the list, which is swing steering assistance. By default, this setting is turned to the max, which means the game has assist running in the background to make web swinging as easy as possible. If you turn it all the way down to 0, however, all the assists will be turned off, which completely changes the feel of web swinging. The first major thing you'll notice is that you'll hit the ground a lot more if you're swinging low to ground. There is a sort of web swing that as long as you press R2 before you actually hit the ground, the game will adjust your swing arm so that you don't touch anything. Without the assist, you have the trajectory of your swing in mind. It starts from these heights and hard.
You're gonna have to do without for now. I can't get over there.
The assist makes you feel realistic as you actually have to pay attention to it. I don't know how much of that comes across in the footage, so I highly recommend you give it a try for yourself. Next to the removal of a swing floor, you'll also notice that it's a bit realigned. That is because the game normally evens out your trajectory, again, without the assist, things are different. Don't press any buttons while swinging, automatically towards the building. That's good. But you can still adjust trajectory in swing, so that just means you have learned the key finals and you do the track.
I can't get your ride over there right.
But I really like how much more involved looking around is. It also makes you appreciate the left-wing that much more as they allow for fast reversal in a straight line. And it's also worth keeping in mind that there are all assist and no assist at all, as you can change the value of multi assist from 0 to 10, so you can fine-tune just how realistic you want your system to be. From the same detail settings, you can also control the roll down to have the thing left way. Will make it the outright failure and the parking quite pinpoint where you land.
All our operators are on call right now. Please try.
Building higher damage. It's also a straight fall rider and crashing into ground at the highest speed and your web will also damage.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Defending
I'll bring it by.
And if you'd rather make things really easy on yourself, then you know there is a way to complete the symbiote nest activity super quickly, provided you have access to that black suit, symbiote suit, and classic black suit. That also means this tactic is only doable with leader and which, by the way, also uses black webbing when you're doing around the floor. The webbing has an indication that during the activity in the final building will be up to 0, you can only execute 0 zones. This is just why. I think we can agree that this has to be a bug, so I expect that it will be fleshed out in something. So in one hand, this will be out to be lost, and the other hand, that of the game can help us quickly, very helpful. But yeah, thanks to big people run in these things. Know about I also want to share a quick update from one of our previous videos. I made a mistake regarding the forge setting in our tricks video. We'll link to it in the video description, but the basic idea is that with the setting on, you can see forge great idea of why we want. Well, turns out it impacts another that's also performed by one forge seven. You can find it in the share tree, and it allows you to quickly swing around forges when the circle and the left makes you ability. So if you will do some capability and you see downloaded in our comments, you can also have forge active in guiding corner seven. So much so that it is hard to keep. So I stand corrected, continuous launch grading full map, and you have it on, maybe turn it off while moving around in Europe. And while doing that, why not try out some of the also aerial poses that you can do in photo mode? You can of course pose fighting on the ground as well by pressing square to go to character mode, then turn the pose on. What I wish I knew earlier is that while in the air, you have a complete list of potential poses available. There's a total of 20 on each Spider-Man, because yes, the files have been selection, and they range from badass to very charming. Picture with one of these poses or any other photo mode shows in photo, consider dropping them in the Spider-Man Pictures channel in our Discord. Link to it will be in the pinned comment, and you'll still get the
You got nowhere to go.
Amazing.
Where you gonna run now?
Yes, Joyce, our resident photo mode expert for that, so Joyce, take it away.
Goddamn piece of
What's up,
shit.
everyone? That's ICXRI.
Take
I'm
cover.
loving Shadow Files.
Just
Gotta
okay.
keep moving.
Well known from the Spider-Verse movie. Trap is very creative
Feel
and
my
headlines
fucking
take Shadow
ride.
Files chilling while looking at a stunning overview of the city led by District.
Burn me fucking hell.
It's another recreation of a legendary shot from
Grab
Princess
cover.
in the west black suit. If you don't find the
Shit, you okay, brother?
now, love the back as well. Great picture.
Thanks for the showcase, Joyce. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to don't miss the next one, and click the video on screen for more tricks you likely don't know about. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Running
Listen,
high.
Paramount Plus is 99 cents per month for 2 months. That's it. It's our best price ever. And also, it started as $1. Paramount Plus. Now just 99 cents per month for 2 months. You should be able able to sign up for renter's insurance in seconds. It's about time insurance does that. Get a quote at lemonade.com/renters. There is now a way to chase the rival day in Spider-Man 2, fly super high, which also functions as an insane XP trick, and there are big secret changes that Insomniac didn't tell us about. Let's start with something really cool though, as we change Spider-Man 2 into a black and white film, which, when paired gives a completely different fighting game, and it's as simple as clicking settings that sets the stage Reloading! And since I'm also playing with the field style animation of the water suit, I found that specifically yellow stone when the next game of 30 FPS will be released more. So, hold this up, but you change it back from the start as well, so I definitely recommend you try that. Or, if you just want to add something to try. As Jordan mentioned in our update video, you can now set charge jump as one of your shortcuts and it will actually work. Prior to the update, you could perform a regular jump, but you actually better than the part. And with the shortcut, you can launch yourself into the air as high as possible without having to charge your jump first. And all runner and quicker ran with this idea and discovered a ton of cool tricks we are now able to pull off with the charge jump shortcut. So huge shout out to them, and this is really made practically a one more fun. Hey, one obvious benefit the charge jump that it makes the ground strike attack much better. Performance attack by striking square and attack while in air is considered the most powerful version that actually comes at its attack. Charge jump to get high enough. So well, prior to update 1.4, charging up that jump was but that's no longer a problem, and setting it as a shortcut allows you to perform a charge jump. Then drag down and fall and back and take giant shortway. Or being able to jump that high in a also makes the game most evasive for you. So yeah, charge jump is now the evasive ability. We told that. But keep in mind that you want animals that's the shortcut that will make you perform a high jump when it comes to the air. But of course, charge jump is most valuable for personal and physical activation time. Actually substitute some other superstitions with the charge jump. The best example of this is probably the skeptical and actual ground in space. The football fight to push itself back up to the ground and keep the momentum to play so. However, it puts the charge jump while holding the space. Movement will essentially harder and faster than it would be also included. Hopefully, the result is pretty more fall and roll animation. Only short one you are out of it. So the point is, once you at the start, is the timing will stand still for a second. But once you get a feel for it, start pressing the keypad right at the end of a roll, the transition is pretty seamless and it feels like just another thing in your arsenal, although in this case it's better than over. And the same thing is true with point launch skill, which you can control by pressing X on the weapon with the first one. It's still a little momentum, but it's a bit electric direction control. Or 180 with that move. When you pull the weapon to get far going with you start to jump again. Same rule with the recovery that flies here for the right field of 20 on the side, and once you get the right behind it, you can alternate between points to a bit more momentum or a charge jump to more direction control. One final thing you can use to get a little more height is to push back and both things and then there, and it helps you press triangle to switch the web like you then jump. So I'll do the street. That's why definitely the hardest thing to know how to put this game out I know. There is a big spider jump again. Either. But yeah, I love how the Sony actually opened up a lot of possibilities and actually about what this spider is. Now that charge jump was not the only thing that was changed with the patch. We also got an update. All of this thinking door, which you of course find over here on the map in Hell's Kitchen. That's right, the Nelson and Burnham site is back up, and strangely enough, the note that was previously on the door has been removed well, which makes the building now look similar to how it's only the material used.
Shit, sorry, I can't get there at the moment.
It have just been a regular fix, but I am still a bit suspicious. First of all, as noted, this change was both missing the patch notes, and the rest of them are for very specific issues, so I don't see why it could have been included.
With daily on time, you get something fast. Delivery. Affordable. Hey, that new taco spot is on DoorDash. And it's in budget. Not bad for a Wednesday. Get rich.
Until now, game changer. They have a wire trimming head that's universal, can fit any weed eater. They have different size lead lines. They have a 3 and a 6. I went with the 6 because I've never changed a weed eater string again. These are absolutely awesome. So long as you come up with these things, you're never going to have to change your weed eater string again. These are universal. They will fit absolutely any weed eater. All you do is screw them on. If you guys want to get one of these, they're on sale right now at the TikTok shop. I'm going to link it right here. More significantly, when senior creative director Brian Intihar was asked about the missing fight specifically during his interview with IGN, he said stay tuned, also noting it was a good catch. He also responded to the change on X, saying yes, they paid their rent. Again, really nothing we are finding more important than pointing towards the arrival of Daredevil. You can check out our video on all the info we have on that so far, we'll link it in the video description. We have more awesome finds in this video too, right Jordan? Yeah, some pretty great stuff, including the ability to change the time of day. Of course, leave a like on the video would be awesome, and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss more vitamin videos like this. Shout out to Dre Rossi on TikTok. I think that's what the first to share the stack thing. Italy and Miles, go to the Mysterium on the map, enter, and then when still in the portal, go to the map, and then hover over the Mysterium icon, now a triangle, and start activity. I will be teleported inside the Mysterium, and then when the countdown is going down, it paused, and now just abandoned the challenge. You're now teleported back into the city, and it's suddenly dark, and they can also switch to the Mysterium if you want, and explore the city to try to swim in the dark, or review with Miles. Pretty great to see the city like this again. Now, really important is to make a manual save before you do this, because there's no way to go back to some version of the source that you can create. However, needs to change the other parts of them. But don't do that Mysterium over here on the map in Chinatown and do the stack thing here. We'll have to change it from a warning, which is another one I would like. Again, by the way, like I said, the guy is saying the stack thing. You can also change to the evening sky, so when it's not completely night yet, when it's getting darker, you can see that on the here on the map. And there is actually one that blends in rain as well, that the final is coming in. We have to go for it. That's why it is in the back of the Mysterium. Again, by the way, constantly change the time of day by going to the Mysterium on the weekend, then on the back to the sunny weather of the Apple Watch until the Zodiac has a proper history. Again, I think that will do something probably similar to the Miles had to verify the segment the time of day. I think they're going to add it with the December update. That is nice, so we can still experience the game with different weather and peak time, which was especially awesome. Yes, for the showcase that you have a big one. There's another insane tactic that lets you fly high into this insane work at the city. Also amazing in nighttime. That's like Iron Man when you do this, and the best and there are no technical like whatsoever. That is why really high, it's like regular borders of the city. So yeah, this is cool play space. And if you are high enough, you can very far away parts, and they will see that it's just the core, like things that might look like a city from far enough, but if you get close, they're basically don't forget. One side is to fly alongside a plane, so you don't get high enough. If you want, again, go angle. Shout out to Slug Samurai on Reddit, Asparagus. I tweaked a bit to make it more effective. So we're the first one to have to fight it up still. Can be nice too, but still really need the aerial excavator.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Engine spider. Deck, make things go a bit faster. So get it or activate it if you haven't already.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Either because it's easier to launch yourself in the air with him. Now launch yourself with the slingshot launch. It's handy to do it like close to the water so the buildings can unlock you and then immediately do the jump. Now hold square and mash triangle so you quickly refill the aerial ability. Then when you hear like 4 sound cues, you will know that it's back from cooldown, so they can launch yourself in the air again with the jump ability. Important is to not touch your analog stick when holding square and mashing triangle to get the ability back. What I do is use both thumbs for the buttons, and then I quickly switch the help on the X for the ability, and then back with my two thumbs. Square and mash triangle. If you have trouble with this, by the way, you can also turn down the game speed by, for example, 50% game speed and the shortcut. Give you more time to jump up that way.
My ride, pinche
Go up
carro!
in the air, and then once you got the rhythm down, change the game back to normal, back faster. Again, you can turn up level 60 again, because you're basically spamming air tricks that you experience. There's a max to it. There's what you want to do is the things I just explained a minute ago, and then find a jump tactic. Every third jump, just wait a bit before you see like when you jump in, and then fix again. Because then every third jump will get cheap. Rings and repeats. It will be max level, you know stuff. You can even do this with still working in the game, they will work some skill points, get the necessary skills, and then speed back. Because you have to go that first. If they will change it in the future updates and they don't make it extended, if they do, I will let you know here. Of course, so if you about anything, then drop it in the comments down below. Time to play more Spidey content. Awesome, and of course, always, if you have cool pictures, share them so that they can be highlighted in the video. If you have images, leave a comment. Make sure you accept the rules. When you enter the Discord, then go to the picture channel. Sharing comes there, and go to the link like that. Of course, as you always made a cool picture during your annoying time. But what did you play?
Yes, how's it going, everyone? So the first one is from Guy for I decided to do it what looks like a yoga session for eating shots, including the chosen pose. Up next is Just a Killer. There's this nice shot of Miles trying to catch some pigeons while we're in the classy city center. Using stickers as well. But my favorite is from Say Head, and I don't pronounce it right. Or it's from Soulful Favor style shot of Peter with a Devin's version of the event while looking over the city. Gives so much more drama to the picture. I wish we could switch between the normal and the Devin's version more easily.
That's it with the suit styles. That would be. Yeah, okay. Makes it hard to jump. Like pictures time of day now. So share them with us maybe in the next video. Check out our previous video. Also potential there that we did
While you're playing the Shred or Set Control, meet the Complete Blood Set Booster. In order to stay 50 days of the effects of Grease Blood, the more the muscle group but also skin of Grease Blood for 50%. The Grease Blood Set Booster.
Weight loss by hits. Just the support of single thing 100 pounds in just the first month. Compounded GLP-1 injections. Your hips. You can get a personalized weight loss treatment plan 100% online. Prescribed by a licensed provider and delivered to your door with as low as $65 a month. Find the plan that's right for you and start seeing real results soon. He started digging right there. There was a real treasure hunt, but the deeper he dug, the more the sand collapsed and filled the hole again. Just as he was about to give up, his friend noticed something odd and shouted, "Dig here." He ran over and started digging, and then saw something. Right, are you want to close? Keep this reading to you a bit. We will rate your score from 0 to 10 in the comments.
Why, hello, how you doing?
If this breaks your heart, leave some hearts in the comments and share this video. That way, you'll never be ignored again. And subscribe.
I take it this isn't a social call. Okay, so who are we talking about? Hey, what's up? Oh, how can I help? Let me know who the target is. How much are we talking about? Okay, let me go to work.
Tell us wait a minute. We've been waiting out here. Yes, wait a minute. So wait a minute. You ready? Yeah. Ready? Yeah.
Because when his fans challenged him to replicate the attacks he used on his opponents on his punching bag, he was down. But just watch what he says after he pulls off the second attack. John Cena just exposed WWE to undeniable prejudice. Because when his fans challenged him to replicate the attacks he used on his opponents on this punching bag, he on that. Then he realized that when he fought with Ferret, he had actually separated himself. He made up for this mistake. It brought him an unexpected surprise. The little ferret was very angry when it first arrived at the man's home. It constantly tried to bite him, and when it couldn't catch him, it would furiously chew up his shoulders. The next day, it stayed curled up in its cage, crying non-stop. He deeply missed its home. When he was ill, the man rushed into the vet. The doctor said it was perfectly healthy. The man went back to his parents. Male ferret to visit and see his partner again, the little male ferret. And even miraculously, the man ended up getting up in his thanks to his ferret. The man ferret, he had actually separated them from the ferret couple. He made up for this. His family didn't he ate them. Some money, and they're saying, he's just wait right here. So renting up from the parking lot of the private school. This is why you should definitely This is why you should never being behind being played herself. The cat was like just enjoyed the simulated process of the cat laying an egg and the cat leaving. She stayed by the egg too. Very protective of its egg. Even the owner wasn't allowed to check out the moment the egg hatched. The cat refused to accept it since the little duck did nothing like her. So the owner used several methods to get the duckling to smell like her until she believed it was her baby and became inseparable from the duckling. This owner placed a duck egg on her.
Enough of you. Nowhere to go. Don't worry, buddy. Let's go.
rescue an owl, don't feed it. Feed it water, then let it go. Why? Because if you feed it twice, you've just earned yourself a lifelong companion. And trust me, that's just the beginning. This little fellow might start bringing you dead mice as gifts. You might wonder why owls tilt their heads like something out of a horror movie. It's because their eyes are like telescopes, extremely powerful but fixed in place. To look around, they have to move their entire head. But don't worry, they won't break their necks. Their necks are incredibly flexible and can rotate up to 270 degrees. Their ears are connected to their eyes, and no, they don't fill with water when it rains. The thick feathers around their ears work like umbrellas, and their ear canals prevent water from getting in. But don't be fooled. Owls are relentless competitors with talons like daggers. When they strike, they don't miss. So, do you still want a companion, knowing how fierce and clever they really are? If you ever rescue an owl, don't feed it. Give it water, but then let it go. Why? Because if you feed it twice, you've just earned yourself a lifelong companion. And trust me, that's just the beginning. These are professionals, please do not attempt.
Angry at his kids because they go to the beach every other week. So we finally found a solution and sent them this video of him filling up a bowl with a lot of sand. Then he takes it near the water and starts washing the sand away. He keeps swirling the water slowly, trying not to spill anything. His wife was watching the whole video and thought it was just another prank. But after washing, he shows that there were hundreds of scary sand fleas in the bowl. He was really angry at his kids because they go to the beach every other week. So we finally found a solution and sent them this video of him filling up a bowl with a lot of sand. Then he takes it near the water and starts washing the sand away. Keeps swirling the water slowly, trying not to spill anything. His wife was watching the whole video and thought it was just another prank. But after washing, he shows that there were hundreds of scary sand fleas in the bowl. He was really angry.
10 animals survive in space. And number 10, the cockroach, has been blasted with radiation, frozen, boiled, and even sent into space. And it's still crawled away like a million. Number 9, the brine. These tiny creatures dry up in the dust, survive without oxygen, and rehydrate like nothing else. In space. Number 8, the roundworm. These microscopic worms were found still alive after being frozen on the International Space Station. No oxygen, no heat, no problem. Number 7, the Himalayan jumping spider. It was sent to space and survived by adapting its hunting strategy in zero gravity. It did just work. Number 6, the woodford. It freezes solid, heart-stopped, and eyes in its veins. In space-like cold, this amphibian would simply hit pause and bring it out. Number 5, the water bear shrimp. Its eggs resist cosmic rays and total dehydration. Get the fuck out!
Nola.